Hello everyone, I'll be reading my own fan fiction, You're Beautiful. Of course, there will be a few cusses in this, and so you'll be skipping them. And if the F word will be flipping, I have my own way of making some cuss words into other words. And yes, the cover was made by somebody else. It was made by this lovely person. And as a special thing for you guys, while I read this, it'll be in part since it's a big book. As I proclaim, it's 12,000 words. So yes, it's gonna be in parts. And not over 20 minutes. This is the spoiler for you guys. Yes, there is a squeal. I'm not done writing it, and I'm waiting for the book cover to be done. So yes. And yes, there'll be a crossover version, but it's not going to actually really involve a lot of the characters in that series. So I guess let's go back to what we were doing. Now, let's start reading this, and after we're done reading this, each book, I'll tell you my thoughts about it when I first read it. I mean, not first read it, first wrote it. So you guys can understand the process I was going through. And the prologue is very short. I didn't look that short on Wattpad, but yes. I'll be reading each and every one bit by bit, but since the prologue looks small, I'm going to... No, wait. It's gonna be one each. Prologue, chapters, and then the end. And then when I'm finished with the next one, I'll be posting that one. Whenever that is. So, yeah. Let's get on with it. Story, You're Beautiful. By me. When you think you're not beautiful because someone told you you were ugly, but in truth you are beautiful. Cover was made by Amber Lapis. Not Lisp. Prologue. He had been staring out into the evening night sky. Tonight they will come for his head, but he didn't care. His beloved was gone. He didn't care that he was going to die. He just didn't care anymore. He was supposed to rule with an iron fist and to kill all those who had opposed him, but just didn't care anymore. His queen was dead. He was supposed to be here for her at all cost, but he wasn't here when they had killed her. Without her by his side, he was nothing but a useless guard and a useless husband. But he knew that one day, that they will be together again. He didn't care if it took 1,000,000 years, that he'd be with his beloved again. How he let his beloved's name slip from his lips as he killed another person who had stolen away his beloved's life from his own life. He didn't care about that many people screaming in terror from watching him kill yet another person. He had summoned his loyal advanced crystal beast monsters and ordered them to kill anyone who had got in his way and those who had tried to stop him from getting near the palace. Those inside the palace had ordered the death of his beloved, and they must pay for her sins for spilling his beloved's blood. He slaughtered many more before being surrounded by the palace guards, who he himself had personally trained to fight. A man in white robes came out of the palace and walked towards the small group that surrounded him. He growled at the sight of the white-robed man, for it was he who ordered the murder of his beloved wife. I accepted that this would eventually happen, he said smoothly. Jehu, are you really that stupid to venture into enemy territory just to kill me? Or are that desperate to die? Jehu didn't answer him as he glared at the man before him, who he had once called a close friend. Ah, I see. You want to get this over with already. Very well, I will put you to death right now. Guards, pin him down, he commanded the guards with a smirk, and they all had pinned down Jehu to the ground at once, as the rest of his beasts stayed back because they knew that this is what their master wanted. The man pulled out his sword thing that I forgot what I named it. Oh wait, never mind. I'm sorry. Whatever. I had the name and then it slipped my mind. I wrote it. Whatever an ninja sword is. Let's go with that. And held it right above Jehu's neck. Any last words? Go to flippin' beep! Jehu growled as he spit at him. The man glared at him, not happy that Jehu had just spit at him, but expected him to act that way. The last thing that... So be it, he growled, before swinging his sword down into Jehu's neck. The last thing that Jehu saw was his beloved's face. Happy, smiling face again before everything went black. I need to re-edit that. Yes, so that's the prologue 1, and it didn't go over 20 minutes. Didn't even go over 10. So, I'll be doing the next one in the next video, hopefully, or I get to be able to finish my episode that I'm working on with Gacha. So, yeah. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video, whenever that is. And have a blessed day.